Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where perhaps today is the final day that I will have to play through this ending. I've done it a number of times. But I had to do some save file shenanigans once again, because it turns out that you can only witness... This is so loud. The final ending with the developer and the dev room once, and I didn't have all of the 6 secret fruits, and I want to have the ending with the 6 secret fruits. And I also need to get to an ending where we can see more NPCs at the end once again. So I'm going to play through this. It's like 7 minutes. You've seen me do it before. So I will meet you at the end, and we'll see if we can fly into Lev's heart as Lily this time around, rather than as Gray, as we saw previously, because my understanding is there is a different special new cutscene at the end in the Lily branch of things. So wish me luck, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, the moment of truth. Lev's ending. Can I successfully navigate to Lev's heart and push the button without getting hit? Let's find out. Alright, I have control. And I can occasionally destroy these projectiles. Alright, and now I just need to get in and hit the button. I think I did it. Which one is it? No, that's the bad ending. Gosh darn it, I gotta try again. Alright, here's another attempt. Can I dodge all of these things? And get to the center at the right moment? Here's my chance. I think no. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time. I've failed a number of times. I think I did it? Yes. Okay, finally. We get to see another ending cutscene. So, Lily and Lily have flown into Lev's heart. Okay. So we have this again. I also have gained the information that there is something in here to see that I failed to witness previously. I don't know if any of these bits are different. Alright, grass and trees, sure. You are not cold. How to be not cold? Live in Florida is one piece of advice I might give on that front. It's January when I'm recording this, but it's actually a pretty warm day. Alright, so this bit seems to be the same. And do I need to go this way? I believe I do. I don't remember if it was all the same ambience. But here, apparently if I wait here, something will happen. So I'm going to spend some time waiting and see what emerges. Oh, there's something. Okay. Only had to wait for, I don't know, 30 or 40 seconds. I think that's what I meant to witness. Not sure exactly what to make of it, but that's okay. Cradle. We made a cradle of dreams. Trees, they are the same. The trees, the lotus eater machines, cradles of dreams. Maybe. And then this tree of a sort. Rest. Yes, and so this should be where I get to see new content. Oh, stop the evil onion gang. This is like Plants vs. Zombies almost or something? Oh, wait. Alright. Alright, I'm just moving left and right and pressing the action button. I can mash the action button pretty fast to shoot pretty fast. So I guess this is just a mini-game and trying to prevent them from getting to the place. Oh, and there's a countdown timer. If I can last another 30 seconds, I might quote-unquote win or something. Or get to another level, or I don't know what. The Onion Gang is especially appropriate, given that the onion... Oh gosh, alright, one of them has... Ah, you can like hit him again and he drops it. And okay, got it. Okay, so do I just have to make sure they don't drag any of them all the way back or something? Or, okay, that guy got back. Can I just protect one of them and I'll be okay? Because they managed to grab 3 of them. Time up. And I get a bonus for the ones I managed to protect. Retry. I guess I'll try it once more, since it's just like a 1-minute game, and it was kind of hard to get here. But yeah, the onions we've seen burst through in like the Dr. Lily ending, crazy outer space world. And we've also seen kind of a hint of the onions in the weird Sif ending at the carcass. If I shoot them just once, do they go all the way back, or do I just have like a certain amount of knockback? Like, I'm not sure if I should be doing like multi-hits on any of these guys. Alright, quit picking up my orbs. And then we're like trying to protect the... Oh, bad touch! I'm not sure exactly what the bad touch was about, and this one's about to run away with my orb, and I don't want that. And I guess you get more points the lower down they are, probably. So I could probably get like a new high score here. Time's up. Yeah, definitely more points the lower down that they are. And so if you could protect them all the way, then you would do great. Alright, I'm going to say retry no this time. And so now what? Had your share already? I heard you can gain extra points if you let them drag the orbs to a certain spot. Okay. Lily, Lev. Dinner is almost ready. Okay, Mom. Interesting. So we have Lily, L-I-L-I-E. And I guess Lev looks pretty different there. Lily is wearing like a hoodie sweatshirt that has maybe like an infinity brand on the right-hand side, or like an 8, or I'm not sure. Lev is playing the video game using the controller and wearing a dress and has her hair in a ponytail. Dots. And I think this is the same music that we heard when Lev was talking to Gray after the dance scene in the previous Flying to Lev Hearts cutscene from last time. Was it that bad? We can try something else if you'd like. And there's Lev's voice. I've never had this much fun. Seriously? Guess you haven't played that many games. It's not just that. I'm sure some of it is the music. I'm not sure what it is that can make me all of a sudden get very emotional with this game. I don't know what this feeling is, but I was searching for it for a long time. Now that I've found it, I realize it doesn't belong to me. And even if I wish to protect this moment forever, I know I can't. Yeah, I had to learn the hard way too. Thank you for sharing your memories with me, Lily. Oh, Lev is gaining the memories of the characters that we took to the end. Promise? Promise she'll return safely, okay? And that's the end of the memory. Okay, I'm gonna have to recontextualize those two cutscenes with Lev once again. But it does... I don't know that it paints Lev from the main story sympathetically, but Lev was basically missing a heart. And so... just some basic things from life that I guess she couldn't experience until we fly into her heart at the end and give her those memories of those experiences. Alright. We've seen the credits again recently, but there should be a new cutscene in here because I think I finally saved the fourth character, so let's see. Okay, fourth cutscene character, here we go. It's the angry girl. She's walking in an alley, there's a box, there's a kitty cat in the box! It's a kitty. Oh! She finds the kitty. Okay. That was totally worth the extra effort. I think we all know how I feel about kitty cats. I like them, I want them. Okay, great. Once again, doesn't really add much to the character story, but I'm happy to have spent a little bit more effort to see that. And there is Gray, and there is the Queen, as we see with Tail. And I think I had my capture, like I render videos at 30 frames per second, but there's like screen flickering options in the game that were at 60 frames per second. They're at 30 frames per second again now, and so you might be able to see some of the flickering here more clearly as the sprites of the Void Lords fade away, and then there's also a hand caressing Lily's face just before it disappears. So maybe that'll show up on video better, because I've noticed that that hasn't shown up on video very well. Alright. Wow. So you don't actually get to see the fruits in the end credits until you go back through the dev room, and there's actually something else that I want to do in the secret developer room as well. So we'll have to go back there. But I think I will go ahead and just let this play out on screen. Those little wispy things between the tree and the eyes appear in a few places. I've been trying to see if there's any commonality to where those little wispy things appear. There's the system erasure brand that I'll need to use to get into the dev room. But now let's watch this cutscene one more time that I think I've only seen once. Right, it's the date. Now I'll go in with the expectation. Well, I'll be leaving now. Call if anything happens. Relax already. I'll handle things here, so don't worry about it. Just enjoy yourself for once. Mom, what is it, dear? I want to take a picture of you before you go. Why all of a sudden? Excellent idea. After all, an occasion as momentous as this has to be immortalized. I'm already regretting this. How about you go ahead and pose with your mother, Lily? I can take the picture. Yeah. Alright, get a bit closer, you two. Good job, Freya. Orchestrating this moment. Time for a big smile. And there we have it. Gray is all dolled up for her date. And Lily looks happy. Hooray. A nice memory. And a happy music box to finish things off. Okay. I guess I will meet you in the dev room, since that's the next thing on my list of things to do. So I'm back here, and the developer is here again, thanks to save file reversion. Welcome! I don't think we've met before. Since you're here, I take it you already know what's up, but in case you happen to enter this place by accident before finishing the game, one thing I want to try... I heard that there's a way to scroll the text back up in these text boxes. I'm trying stuff with the mouse and the scroll wheel. Oh, I can just press up and down. There we go. So when you have multi-line text, you can press up and down and actually scroll through it. I'm like 105 episodes in or something, and I'm just realizing this. Okay. Please use the stairs on the right to exit. Consider this your final and only warning. So I'm actually going to do that for reasons. And it sends me back here. Okay, that's great. And this music is still playing. I might have experienced this before. Does it just keep playing like in the entirety of this zone? Perhaps. Okay, well in any case, I'm going to go back in and talk to the developer again, and possibly again, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, and I'm back again. Welcome! Have we met before? Oh, she says something different. Since you're here, take it you already know what's up. Okay, same stuff. I'm going to exit again. Okay, and now we still have this music going. Alright, so the music's a little bit funny. But I will see you again in a short bit. Alright, I cycled back in here a third time. What do you say now? Welcome! Oh, it's you! Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this until we get into a loop of conversation, because this is totally worth it. I'm getting a little bit faster or better at engraving this brand after having done it a few times. Alright, but what do you say this time? Welcome! Since you're here... Oh, it doesn't even say anything. I take it you already know what's up. Alright, that was still different, so I'm gonna see if we get new greetings once again. Welcome! You don't go out that often, do you? Like, this is content at the very, very end of the game that many players would not see, and especially not come down through here multiple times to talk to the developer over and over again, unless maybe they heard about it online. But the game developers decided to have a different line of text every time you come down here, based on the number of times you've come down here, which meant they actually programmed in a counter of how many first encounter talking times to the developer in this room has the player done on this run, and based on that counter number decided to use a different opening line of text. And it's just like... It's not that much effort, but it's effort. It's something that they came up with and designed and did that most players will never see, and there is tons and tons of content in this game that most players will never see. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, again, a testament to the art that these indie developers have chosen to create in their game, and it continues to astonish me. Maybe at this point it should stop, but it still hasn't stopped. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish making this brand. I need brain power for that. Okay, the brand is complete. Let's go talk once more to the game developer. Welcome! You don't get out that often, do you? Okay, I think it's finally cycling. Since you're here, if you haven't finished the game, use the exit stairs. All good? Great. In this fantasy zone, okay, we've seen all of this stuff before. So I'm going to basically meet you guys at the end credits because I want to see my 6 secret fruits that I've earned. Oh, right, and because I had to revert my save file in order to see the developer ending again, it means I also had not gotten this again. So that should have been my 128th, yeah. Which means... no, it's only 127. Oh. That's unfortunate in this save file. What other secret did I leave behind in this save file? I had to revert to a previous state and I didn't have all the memory crystals yet. Let's, oh, and no, I have the wings. I'm fine. I could just fly up here. I think I'm okay if I'm... Oh, I hadn't registered that memory crystal, of course. So now I actually have it in my inventory. Oh! There's the developer sprite. I can't remember if we've seen that before. But that is what they look like. Great. So, memories. Menus. Memories. 128 out of 128. So I can unlock this photo once again. Per aspera ad astra. The motto of Dis. The scientists. We've talked about this before. Etc. Okay. Great. So I think now I am in a complete save file. And I think some people would be disappointed if I don't go through this again. So, I often wonder what kind of future awaits us. As our world grows older, everything feels less and less stable. Despite being more connected than ever before, we can no longer reach each other, even when we desperately wish to be heard, to be understood. I've struggled a lot with this feeling like my work is meaningless. Maybe, just maybe, the fact that you made it this far means you feel the same longing as I do. Can you hear me now? I can hear you. I hope you had fun. I have certainly had fun with this game. Thank you for playing and your time. See you in the next adventure. And now they're gone. Alright, and so to get the credits, we're going to not pick up the exit. We're going to get Sift. It has been 0 days since the last time I stepped in front of stairs, in front of a stiff statue. But that is fine. This is all going according to plan. Void Rod in hand. Dot dot dot. The light of the stars. Our memories make it endless. This game is practically endless. How much content did I get out of this like $12 game? It's crazy. This game is great. All right. Finn. So let's see, are there other things that I can talk about? I do want to let the credits play out. I still have a lot of things on my list, like a surprising number. The day that I'm recording this video, I hadn't played in like a week or something, because I was making the second lore video about the names of the Void Lords, which it ended up being like an 8-minute video. It was not a long video, but it took me like a week to make because I had to like write the script and I ended up like, rewriting it because I was too long-winded and also like didn't have a good hook. And then I figured out how I could use the music to my advantage because I really wanted to share the sense of like dawning revelation when you finally like make a discovery that's information that's been kind of in front of your eyes the whole time. And I think I finally did a decent job of like capturing that in that video. But yeah, lore videos. There are many more lore videos I want to make, but there's still a number of things in gameplay that I need to do as well. But I've definitely really been spending most of my time thinking about lore and how I can break it up into more videos, many of which might have already aired by the time you're watching this, because future Brian is making lore videos that can be slotted into the past playlist at appropriate moments in time, after I've already witnessed all of the evidence one needs to put together the various theories about the lore. So that's what I've been up to, and I've also just been watching more people play the game, and it's still the case that as I watch more people play the game, I see little things that I hadn't seen before. One of the videos that I hope to make that you may or may not have already seen is a video about just like all the little details that you might not have noticed. There are many, and yeah, just so much care went into this game. And so I want to show it all off so we can all appreciate it. Alright, scrolling the text boxes. I managed to check another thing off my list. I've got a list of notes off to the side. I know at least one thing that we can check out right after this, because it will be easy to do. Alright, but moments from now, I think we will get our final statistics, and I will finally have the good statistics that I so deserve. Total records. 196,000 steps, 27,000 void rod uses. I swiped the sword 1,500 times. I flew with the wings 4 times as many. And there we go, 128 out of 128, and there are the 6 secret fruits. I got all 6. And I have theories about how they might correspond to 6 of something else. But that's probably for a lore video, rather than just try to speak off the cuff. Special thanks to you! Alright. And here is the developer as their avatar, who will then spin around and turn into Erasure, the stranger that we meet Sif talking to at the end of Act 2, Judge Zero, who also appeared in Zero Ranger. Yeah. Okay. So much going on with this game. Let's witness at least one more thing today. Okay, so here we are. The very first time you open the game, on, like, if you delete your save file, you'll see this. And so, if I press the arrow keys, yeah, okay, the arrow keys, I guess up and down don't, but left and right, you can actually, like, pan through the field of stars that you're in. And then you have to hold down the confirm button in order to actually start the game, your, you know, action button or whatever. But apparently, if you mash it instead... Yeah, I see, okay. Like, the stars end up, like, unfolding into little lily blossoms. That is crazy. So much just random content that it's like the developers are like, what if we did this? Alright. I would have never found that on my own. But that's what happens when you're mashing the button on the screen. The stars give bloom. It's kind of like the opposite of, you know, the bedtime story or whatever. The flower gave bloom, lighting up the space with stars. In this case, it's the stars giving birth to flowers. I suppose that's enough for today. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.